So this is a cacao medicine ceremony on March 1st, 2025 with Marguerite Rigoglioso and Renée Stevens. We're in California at the crown of the hill, one of the hills in Tiburon, Martha property.
The crown of Tiburon.
The crown of Tiburon.
That we're here doing this work.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that we are coming back to this, that the natives did.
Yeah.
Because it is such a powerful, there's so much power here.
Yeah.
With the water, the land masses. This is, the power of the Bay Area.
Yeah, it really is.
The geography is powerful. Lemurian energies run
really Lemurian
through here.
Yeah, and Renee and I just completed a cycle of doing our personal work, tending to ourselves first.
Mm-hmm.
That's a learning for me, not just going right into the mission, but okay, what do we need for our human walk, our human healing, our human transmuting, elevation, and now we can turn our attention to this larger question of,
especially since it involved jewelry.
It involved jewelry. That's right, of course. The most important thing of all, to look good. Okay.
The winds are blowing as we're tuning in now. The wind is picked up, and it's showing the power of this place. The wind is, it cleanses the trees, but it also spreads the pollen. It spreads their energies.
Wow.
And in a similar vein, we can spread our intentions.
Ooh. Through the winds.
Through the winds.
Hello. It's so obvious.
The winds of change.
You can use the winds to send your intentions out.
Yes. Oh
Instead
my
of like cursing the winds like it's messing up my hair,
Yeah.
it's cold.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a most powerful time.
It is cleansing you and carrying your intentions.
Wow.
That's why the trees love it. They bend with it. It's like, oh, you're massaging my leaves. You're massaging my branches.
Wow, I love that. I never really saw the power of the wind element. Amazing. Well, I guess that's why people in Tiburon live here, even though it's a little colder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were greeted by butterfly when we came here.
Butterfly.
A beautiful butterfly.
On a crazy windy day, there's a butterfly.
Right. Just
so
wafting.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I just sense our ability to send a blessing now to the whole Bay Area through this wind. The Bay Area, which has received so many different energies, positive and negative.
It's a power spot, but when the wind calms, as it has now, then I see gold sparkles, then just sifting downwards and implanting those intentions into the waters, the ocean, the bay, the trees and the land and the beings here. So we want to be mindful of the intentions that we put out.
Yes.
We want to be at a high vibration.
Yeah.
And the truth is that because there's so much 3D power here in the Bay Area, that intentions here are very powerful.
Yes. They amplify.
They amplify. We can,
for sure,
set our intention. One that came through for me is the intention that human beings awaken to our connectivity to the planet, to all that is, and that harming the planet is harming ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so harming ourselves is harming the planet. That's why, you eat junk food. It harms the planet as well as your body.
Wow.
For example.
Yeah.
So
You never act alone.
You never act alone. So by honoring, by truly understanding our connectivity, then we can be in right relationship.
That's right.
And the planet will start to calm down. What came through yesterday was in this Alberto Villoldo book, is that, Pachamama, she's pissed off because she has not been respected and honored for her power. And so she's kicking up
she's kicking up a storm.
She's kicking up a storm, a lot of storms.
Yeah, she's kicking it up.
And she's like,
pay
you
attention.
have no idea what I'm capable of.
Yeah, pay attention.
So we heal that. Yes, we do we recycle and we do our carbon capture, but it starts by honoring her.
Yeah.
And understanding that we are her.
Yeah.
And she is us.
That's right. No separation.
There's no separation. And thank you so much.
Yeah.
Pachamama, you provide the food we eat, the water we drink, you recycle our pee and our poo, you keep the whole ecosystem going, and we deliver you a blow and you just figure it out. You just adapt.
Yeah. 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 I sense we're sending a real blessing to this Bay Area because we've witnessed so much in our time living here. So much of what has transpired here, attempts to take over this portal through manipulations and this, be that as it may, it's just an initiation for us to wake up and just say, okay, no, we're going to send the energy in a different way.
Because we learn through consequences. We're like, okay, we tried it that way. That didn't work too well.
Yeah.
So we forgive ourselves in the past lives. We forgive the energy in each of us that was confused.
Yeah.
And naive and didn't understand. And it all comes from fear. Fear of not having enough. Fear of annihilation. Fear of, so we need to, grab and work and, rape and pillage to try to assuage that fear.
Yeah, to have enough and stockpile.
And stockpile.
The stockpiling.
That's right.
Is what we're doing. And then that prevents the distribution, the flow.
That's right.
And more haves and have-nots because the energy is not flowing among us.
The hummingbird does not stockpile the nectar of flowers that allow it to take tremendous flights of crazy distances.
And Diana Dubrow and I were blessed by the presence of a hummingbird that came 3 times to the bistro where we were and sipping each of the little tiny flowers. And that was amazing. We were like, wow, that's a visitation, yeah, but it just sips a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
It's not like I need to gorge now because I might not have any later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's part of the trust that we're all redeveloping. And as each person develops trust, moves into trust, surrenders into trust, we start rebalancing the flow of the energy of abundance among us, between us, with the earth, with the cosmos. We release the gripping, and then we allow ourselves to receive more, because when we're gripping, we're not receiving.
We're not receiving. Circulation is cut off when we're gripping.
That's right.
Generosity is an affirmation of that trust.
It really is. And that's what these potlatches and communal giveaways were. It was a trust that the abundance would come back. So if a family was more abundant one particular year, they gave it all away, knowing that the next year someone else, it would come back to them.
That's right.
They were never afraid of keeping, hoarding, stashing. It was complete circulation. And the more we understand circulation, the more we write things. And the more the distance between haves and have-nots lessens, and the more we move into that equality. So these are some energetics that we're being asked to look at. And don't be afraid of financial systems falling, if that is even going to be a picture that we decide we want. Because it would just open the doorway to new flow. You know, so there's nothing to be afraid of.
Nature finds a way.
That's right. And we're all here resourceful. The same resources are here, whether there's a financial system or there isn't. Because money is an illusion anyway.
Yeah.
It's just a marker, you know, for trade. And so that's what I'm really seeing. And I'm tuning into the healing for this Bay Area and all the things that have happened, droughts and earthquakes and fires and silicon and you know, the creep of silicon and
silicon is a creep, is that what you're saying?
well, right, it could be. It could be creepy.
I'm
depending
a weirdo.
on yes, that's
what the hell am
right.
I doing here?
That's right. That's right. Rock Voices just sang that one recently, and that's why that song is so powerful, because people can identify with the unworthiness program that is being lamented in that song. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, what am I doing here? I don't belong, I'm not worthy. You know, we are healing that, we are reversing that.
That we all belong, how could we not?
Yeah, we all belong, we all deserve.
We all are a particular frequency. It's like the particular spice that the recipe needs. We offer that, you know, we offer that particular thing that makes it delicious.
That's right. You only need a speck of saffron in a recipe. That's why it's so dear. And we're all like that little saffron.
Each of us. I think Christina Donnell called it our soul note.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So to the, you know, to the symphony, we contribute our soul note.
That's it. That's really beautiful. So I'm just seeing the overlighting of the whole bay, Bay Area, all of these hills, mountains, islands, isthmuses, tributaries, the larger Mount St. Helena, the Native Americans who were here, the Pomo, the Miwok, Huqueco, and others,
Ohlone.
the Ohlone, just honoring their spirits, connecting. They were the ones who kept the reciprocity with the earth, kept things in balance. And because that balance went out, then we were vulnerable to the manipulations of the weather, the manipulations of the earthquake, the manipulations of the dryness, the rain, the lack of it, fire. So now we're like writing everything. They're showing us that all of these imbalances are because we need to get back to the balance that the peoples kept going.
That they understood.
They understood it.
Yeah. They understood the cycle of life.
So we're looking here at the Bay Area, but this is for anywhere where you are. How can you bring that reciprocity, that flow, that circulation back to where you are?
I'm getting that we start in our hearts and we feel love in our hearts for all of our experiences, our our gripping, our grasping, our jealousy, our fear, our greed. We love all of that. We forgive all of that. It just came from fear. And as we love all of that, as we get into this state of love for all that has come before, because it has brought us here to this unique moment,
Yeah.
then when we get into that love, we bring that energy up from the heart to the crown of the head, which vibrates at gold and bright light, and from the crown upwards, and from there we spread the intention.
And that's so beautiful.
And that's how it kind of rains down. The little sparkles rain down.
You become like a fountain.
We come like a fountain, that's it. Yeah.
So that's a technique we can all use. Like Renee and I are just doing this with the Bay Area right now, bringing the love from our heart out our crown, because we do love this area. I have loved this area living here for those 20 years.
But if everyone listening does this in their spot, no matter where it is or how they feel about it, your yard, the city, the suburbs, the country, it doesn't matter. Those are seeds of 5D transformation.
Wow. That's so, so beautiful.
And together, the power is enormous.
Yeah, it really is. What are we receiving about the womb and the role of the womb in this? I can see what I'm sensing about the womb.
Yeah.
Is that you bring your womb into the earth.
Yeah, that's right.
You bring your womb into the earth, and you really connect your womb into the land, into the earth. And then you're seeing a tube torus. Explain that. Explain how you're seeing that energy.
Yeah, so it's involution and evolution. I feel like I just read this in maybe Michelle Smallwright's book. That it comes from the womb down into the earth, and the energy then comes up from the earth, up back down into our crown, and creates a torus.
Yeah.
And also goes up from our crown out into the world, and then nourishes us back up with through the earth energy.
Wow, it's like a reciprocal. Healing is being healed.
That's right.
Giving is receiving.
Yeah.
That's the tube torus. It's connection. With the earth, and really with the whole divine. You could see it as
Oh my God, because when the two directions of the energy are present at the same time, that's like, that's evolution.
Yeah.
That's like the magic to the next level.
Wow. Right. So we invite ourselves and everybody listening to try this out. You're probably familiar with it, and if not, you can even go online and see images of the tube torus in motion through the human body. And really the energy can come from any chakra, up and out, or down and up.
And in and then up.
Yeah, and in and then up. So, and you can experiment with, okay, I'm going to bring heart energy. Now I'm going to bring third chakra energy. Now I'm going to bring womb energy. And now I'm going to bring phallic energy. Now I'm going to bring root energy, throat energy, third eye energy, crown energy, like all of this. You explore, you can cycle through, and then they're all kind of happening at the same time.
And you can also just tune in to what's happening in this moment for you. What is the natural direction?
That's right.
Right?
There might be a particular medicine that you're working with for yourself and / the earth or the cosmos at any given time. It could be different each time.
Yeah.
And this is like your own little private grid work. You don't have to travel anywhere, spend all that money, whatever.
Because you're needed. You're where you are.
You're needed
for a reason.
That's right.
Your frequency is needed there.
That's right. You've anchored, like so many of us are like, where should I be living? Doesn't feel like exactly the right place. And I don't know. I'm not getting my directives about where. Well, it's like, let's all just get a little busy with where we are right now and then move from there, because then you'll be given the information of where to be and the support of how to get there, But it's about be here now.
It's about be here now. You cannot get the direction of the timeline of the highest frequency for the future unless you can fully embrace the present.
Wow. Marguerite, take note, all right? Yeah, because those of us who are like so busy spinning timelines and creating possibilities and planning and, oh my gosh, I have to do this and that.
Create this timeline. You don't have to create it like that. That's the old way.
That's the old way. Like visioning is all well and good, but we're all being called to be more and more into present time moment, because that's the point of 0 point creativity.
Yeah.
It all emerges from there, and then you get into total right alignment. So we're all being invited to experiment with this. More and more and more 0 point creativity from your body. Because
this also helps us all get out of the victim, the bad luck mindset. Oh, I have to be here because I got to take care of my mother or my dog or my,
I can't afford,
blah, blah, blah. No, you are there because there is work for you to do right there. And the more that you embrace right here, right now, with all of its flaws and challenges and what have you, the more that you, like, the new reality is birthed.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then you're going to kind of see what happens. So it's as much a creative being open to possibility as it is to visualizing and planning, it's a whole new way of being.
It's a whole new way of being. A whole new way. It's not like they haven't been telling us, be here now.
That's right. Be here now. Thank you, Ram Dass.
Yeah, thank you, Ram Dass. The power of now. Thank you, Eckhart Tolle.
That's right. These are just different other layers and ways of experiencing it and integrating and applying.
But I did hear from, I think it was, I forget the channeler's name, that this is part of the energy of this year is really about rooting out that whole victim mindset.
Yeah.
And owning our power.
That's right, because we're being presented with different interesting pictures that really get at primal fears of survival, past life memories of when we were in this experience and that experience. And we are helped by understanding the illusory nature of it and the fact that we can stay in this present moment tube torus experience to co-create the best reality and not be at the quote victim of these pictures. Whoever's putting them out there.
Yeah.
This is just an initiation for us that we've set up.
Yeah.
Like, can I play this game of the present moment reality and not succumb to that picture that I just saw in so-called newspaper, TV, news, whatever. Fear.
One of my teachers, Robert D. McDonald, says that real freedom, real liberation is when you can sing and dance the praises of your past.
Wow.
Every step of it. Sing, and not just like I accept it, but sing and dance. Thank you so much.
Wow. For getting me here.
Because it's exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
To learn this lesson and to be in this present moment.
And I chose it. I created it, actually.
That's right.
It seemed victim-y.
Yeah.
But actually, it was the perfect medicine.
Yeah. That's right.
And the more we can stay in that present state joy, the more we are transforming our world. It really is that simple. And it's a joy process.
And it's a full joy, not a bypass joy, like,
No.
oh, I'm going to be happy because, blah, 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 but I'm still pissed off about this other thing, or I'm still mad at my aunt, or I'm still, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's all there. All this stuff has happened, and I'm going to be joyful anyway.
That's right. And, what helps with the joy is really connecting to source.
Yeah.
Like a power that is bigger than you, that you're a part of, and is bigger than you, and that you are at the same time. Like, that's where your well gets filled.
Yeah.
So any kinds of experiences that you can engage to truly have that connectivity, be it meditation, be it medicines, be it prayer, be it whatever it is, be it being out in nature in an awesome experience, that's the healing. To connect ourselves back up with source. That's the automatic healing.
That's right.
It puts everything else in right relationship.
That's right.
It helps us understand all those experiences in a sacred way.
Mm-hmm.
Release the hooks of negativity that we might still be having emotionally around them.
Yeah.
And being in the wonder and the ease of it all.
Mm-hmm. Aho.
Aho.
Yesterday I was, I've got some leaks at my house that have really given me a whooping emotionally. And I was noticing my mind, part of my mind wanted to say, okay, well, I'll be happy when, it's fixed. I'll be happy when I know how it's going to be paid. I'll be happy when, blah, blah, blah. Right, that's the story. And then another part of me came in, like a wisdom, channel from who knows where, came in from the divine, I think, and said, that's all part of the play. Right here, right now, you're just in the middle of watching the show.
Yeah.
You can be happy here. We tune in. Oh, there's a hummingbird over there.
Oh, beautiful creature.
We tune into movies and shows and theater because we like to watch stories. We find it pleasurable, but somehow when we think it's our story, it's the reality story, it's scary. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We do it voluntarily for entertainment, but then when it's ours, it flips us out.
That's right.
But actually, it's all entertainment.
It's all entertainment, and it's all, I will say, illusion, but meaning initiation.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a testing ground for our emotional mastery.
Yeah.
Can I experience this and still be in equanimity?
Mm-hmm.
Can I experience this and still come back to my center and source?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us have felt really buffeted about by childhood stuff and present life stuff. And we are in a mastery school.
Yes, we are.
So anything we can do to support ourselves, be reminded. Things we've said right here, learn from other teachers, go be with, a support person to just help you get back on track, whatever it is. Or give you a few ideas for how to get back on track. That's what we're doing. We're just getting back again and again to ourself, which is the source of the power. And that's why it's getting so intense, seemingly out there, quote unquote, because we wanted this testing ground.
Mm-hmm. We need to up the ante.
Yeah.
To get to the next level.
Yeah. We want it to be like, a global picture of, trouble. Can I still maintain my equanimity and co-create the new earth from a positive place, even though that picture is showing up?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you create the new earth. You stay in presence, peace. If you can't do joy, look for relaxation.
Or just neutrality.
Neutrality. Neutrality is the first one. Relaxation, neutrality, peace, gratitude. You know, these are ladders by which you can get back into love and joy. It's ladders inward.
And just to remember for all of us the power of prayer.
Yes.
That, you know, if we're way out of balance, as I have been,
Yep.
you know, with the stuff that's been going on in my life, when I'm like, at least the awareness, like, man, I am way out right now. And then I just ask. I had this moment the other day. Marguerite was meditating. She's staying with me, and I sat down with her and set out a prayer. I was really pretty far out, off center. And immediately I felt a shift because I had the wherewithal to notice and then say, you know, wouldn't it be great if I could be in equanimity around this? And a moment of grace happened.
Yeah.
Because it says it in the spiritual text. In the Bible, it says, ask and you shall be given.
That's right.
Right? Knock and the door will open.
That's right.
Right? Seek and ye shall find. It says it in all three senses. And it says it over and over. Like, it's like a law. It's not just like, you know, only if you're worthy.
Right.
No, it's like it's just the way it's all programmed. It's the way it works.
And noticing when you are receiving the benefit of your prayer. Because it might not be in that moment. Okay, you know, Renee was like, that was so great. She had grace immediately. Sometimes it's a while later.
That's right.
Sometimes it's years later. You know what I mean? But it's getting faster.
Yeah.
It's getting faster. Just like we're seeing our karma, the negativity we send out coming back to us. So we're seeing the grace that we ask for coming to us. So look for evidence. You know, my great teacher, Julie Belfer, go forth and look for evidence now of this new state of being that you have experienced in this medicine ceremony, right?
That's right.
So keep looking for the evidence that your prayers are being answered. And yes, we absolutely can ask for help. That's why these masters are here. They're here to train us in mastery, to support us. That's all they are. They're not here to be worshipped. They're just like helping us to become the masters. That is what ascension is. And they know we need help at times because it gets really fierce.
Yeah. They're on standby.
Yeah, they're on standby continually. And they have fractalized themselves to the point where they can be individually attentive to you. Mother Mary can be individually attentive. Jesus, Mary Magdalene, whoever it is, whatever master in whatever tradition, they're there. Just call on them. Whatever one you're gravitating toward, whatever tradition, call.
And the prayer can be, you know, if you don't see it, you know, give me eyes to see how my prayers are answered.
That's right.
Right?
And if you don't even know who to ask for, show me.
Show me.
Who to ask for help.
Yeah. The work is on the inner planes.
Yeah.
That's how we create the outer world.
Yeah. We are seeing that so much more now and now.
Yeah.
You all are seeing this. You've seen the rapidity with which things are happening and ricocheting in positive and negative ways within your life, because we are in an accelerated time. That is the evidence of it.
Yeah. As above, so below. As within, so without. You know, we start within.
Yeah. Start from here.
Yeah.
Now. Blessed be.
Blessed be.